Welcome back to the vlog. Drop a like.
Hey guys,
back.
subscribe.
We're
Part
like
2.
Click that bell.
Turn on notifications.
Turn on notifications. Listen to it.
Hold on, we have to do an intro. This is our McDonald's MUKBANG.
I've got 5 of these.
I've got 5 of these. Together that makes 10 of these. And 2
I've
guys.
got 2 of these and 2 of these and
And the sausage.
I've got 2 of these.
Sausage party, if you know what I'm talking
And
about.
I'm so hungry.
One of these. One of these. Listen to this.
Ben takes the first bite.
So
Wow, gold.
No, don't
Alright,
pause it.
I'm gonna.
This fidget spinner will not stop spinning the whole video. Deal?
No.
That's not gonna work.
I don't think.
I do actually have.
Why is it so unstable, Ben?
I don't know.
Take care of
It's
it.
just a bad thing.
All right.
I am genuinely curious though. How do you? Goodness, what did you get? How is it 1554?
I got quality over quantity, boys.
Holy crap.
How is that 1554?
This is the McChickens, the McGriddles. Wait.
Oh my lordy.
Why did that come up to 8? I
That's
thought it was 6.
4 something each. Hey, it's worth it. It's worth it.
It's worth it. I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Wait. He said it.
Wait.
He said
Bowel movements only.
it. Incredibly strong
Okay.
motions only.
An incredibly
Odd. Peculiar muscle movement, but alas.
well.
All
Okay.
flex, bro.
Are we gonna find a way to make this into a pie anyway?
I think if we want it to be a pie, it will be.
Hey, you know, I could stuff all of mine in a pan and then I don't know, put like another layer of cheese on top. I know this stuff. No, yeah, I haven't shaved
It's bad.
in a week.
I shaved yesterday.
I also shaved yesterday. What are you doing with that fidget spinner, Ben?
I'm embarrassed now.
I saw you doing something with that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I stole another West Door sign. Okay, so we cut out quite a bit because we realized we shouldn't. That's the.
Sorry.
So guys, we cut out this bit because we realized we weren't supposed to use names.
No, we didn't use names. It's just that we realized that we probably shouldn't, for the protection of people, show anything. We weren't mean or anything. It's just like trying to be.
That's my house. Please stop.
Trying to help our way out, if you know what I mean.
Update.
That's staying in.
Shutty dumping. Alright, back to our terms.
Right.
Actually,
Gherkins are disgusting.
why do you keep eating them?
I don't know.
I thought that was completely random. I hadn't even registered that they were in the register. This is Ben's house, Ben.
That wasn't me.
That was you.
Okay.
Guns don't kill people.
I don't care about all this other stuff. You're paying for that one dentist.
People don't kill people. Guns kill people. I mean, yeah, guns kill. So
Hey, sidebar. That's an incredible point. Ben just spun this fidget spinner and broke my table. Damaged it, not broke it. This is an analogy for.
no, I'm just saying that I think the problem is that people take their rights too far.
They
Like,
do.
your right to bear arms does not mean your right to shoot someone.
This video is gonna be a real enigma, and most people are gonna hate it.
And Ben's talking about animal cruelty.
Maybe we should, like, you know that whole Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, maybe we should just start smoking weed. That was super random.
Alright. It's in the house tonight.
Because I feel like.
It's talk show. Who's our host?
Oh, my ankle!
Oh my gosh, I love how we're all
You're like if Freddie Mercury were a basketball player.
Freddie Mercury's dead.
Whose fault is that?
Alright. Joel's!
Joel just put his hand up. Joe just made the interesting point that someone technically assassinated Freddie Mercury.
Someone gave it to him with the bow, and then he died. That's assassination.
We're gonna have to cut that part.
It wasn't me.
Like, leave it in. That's funny. It was. That's funny. Leave it in.
When you try to get a job 10 years from now and they come back and find this video and you find it.
You're right.
Our rest in peace, Freddie Mercury.
actually. So I was up at like 2:30 a.m. at one time, and I was looking through music, and somehow a related artist got me to this wonderful band called Vox Club. Shout out to the German. And one of their songs, a great one called "Rock Me," as you
But it's
saw,
MI. It's MI. Wait,
as you see there,
copyrighted.
"Rock Me." And we're gonna show you some of this German folk music. I love how, yeah, no, I mean, like, this would make a good podcast. I mean, we've gone straight from delicate situations to Rock Me.
Possessed by Queen.
Okay, so legit, who's the best, like, SoundCloud rapper? I'd say Lil Yachty.
I say whoever makes a mix of distance.
He's not in the league of, like, above, like, the Lils.
No, he's definitely.
No, he is. He's broken. He's broken it. Because here's the first little.
Hey,
He's
Lil
in prison
Pump is
now.
half the reason why I Love It is a thing now. So we can thank him for that, okay?
That's such a bad song.
But the
You're
music-
such a special friend. I love you.
I'm your best bud. I like to
Your
have
boyfriend is a dork.
Make
love
love. Food for thought.
Food for thought.
Food and thought.
Tell me why McDonald's is such a rich empire, and yet it's probably the leading cause of obesity in America. Actually,
Well,
I just
that's
answered my own
just-
question. I
you
just
just
answered my own
answered
question.
the
Yeah.
Do you guys think God would ever build a boulder that he can't lift?
God is a woman.
Alright, that's all.
That's a really dumb question.
I just think water is wet.
It's
If you
not.
look up the definition,
It's
if you
not wet.
look up
Water
the
is wet.
definition of wet, it's saturated with liquid or impregnated by liquid.
Right.
Water in itself
Right.
is saturated
You know what? I can
by liquid.
prove that water is wet.
Alright, let's hear it, Joseph.
You have ice, but then you have dry ice, okay? Dry ice is dry because it is not made out of water, which means ice made out of water is wet.
Yeah, so it's like
Ice is
things
wet.
are either wet
No,
or dry.
water is
this isn't.
no,
That's
things
not the
are either
point.
wet or dry.
No.
So is water dry then?
Obviously
No.
not.
You know that cat meme
The
where it's
main,
like
the main,
this?
to be the devil's advocate, the main argument against water being wet is that to be wet, you have to go from a state of dry. You have to
Yeah.
change states of.
No, who said that? That's nowhere in the
You're
definition.
wet because you were dry and now
No,
you've
you're
been
wet
touched by
because
something
you're
else.
not dry. It's like you're not dark because.
So then, if you put an air bubble,
No,
if you
it's
hold
not
on.
like something's dark because it was light and now it's not. It's just darkness is the absence of light. It's
All
like
water?
dryness is the absence of wetness, or wetness is the absence of dryness.
Think about this. All water used to be steam. And you could
That's like
classify
saying
steam
all
as being
steam
dry.
used to be water.
But you could classify steam as being dry.
No,
so
but they different.
wetness is something
states
that
of matter.
was
Well,
dry.
could it? It's saturated by water.
But they
How many
different
states
states of matter.
It's actually by air.
No, but they
And
different
there's
states of
Well,
matter.
there's steam, but then there's air. Like
I think they're different substances. Well, like states of matter. So
different states of matter being water and wet.
Well, no, I'm
Well,
just saying.
steam in
water
its
is
true
liquid
essence
form.
is just vaporized water.
Liquid, yeah, that liquid. I mean, water in its liquid form is wet, and even its solid form and dry. I mean, it's like.
Dryest is
Why do we say when the air is humid? Why do we say like it feels the air is moist? It's not like it's like the air is either dry or humid. And humid is when there's lots of water in the air. So I've just blown all of y'all's minds.
I zoned out. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't say that. You don't.
Yeah, I shouldn't say y'all. Okay, no, but I'm saying, look, yeah. So the air is either dry or humid. Humid is when the air is wet.
Yes.
And the air is wet when there is lots of
Well, humid is when
water
humid is
in
when
the atmosphere.
Humid is when the air is saturated with water.
Water is humid.
That's what I'm saying.
But the question isn't whether
Because water
humidity
makes
is
things
wet.
wet.
The question is whether water is wet.
Water is humid. That's the answer.
Well, I think things are either wet or dry. Tell me
you
another
think
state.
it's binary? You're discriminating against the spectrum of water.
No, but I'm saying like name another pronoun that actually exists. Flip, we're gonna probably have
Moist.
to cut that out. Moist is wet.
Moist, well, it's
Moist
a,
is being a state of.
So I'm just saying there's either wet or dry. I would love for
Where do you
someone
want
to
to?
volunteer another alternative from wet.
it's either wet or dry. Change my mind.
Leave
and,
a comment.
And water is not dry. I think any reasonable person would agree on that. Often, the more aggressive side of any like debate
Is the
lets you know that what they think. So like, let me give you an example. People who like coffee are like, yeah, I like coffee. I know a million different ways to like coffee. Like, you don't like coffee, you're a monster. How can you not like coffee? And people who don't like coffee are like, it doesn't taste very nice. I don't like coffee.
Cool. Yeah. But
Or people who like cats are like, yeah, I like cats. And people who like dogs are like, cats are demons. And cats are evil beings and dogs are the cutest thing in the world. It's like people, the more aggressive side lets you know. And I think like in more serious arguments, I picked not very serious ones on purpose, but often those ones can get, that's when it becomes less about the argument.
So did you just prove
Because
that
a bit
dog
like-
lovers are in the wrong?
I'm just saying like ad hominem comes into play. Like it's no longer about the matter, it's
yeah.
about attacking the person.
usually the argument that uses ad hominem tends to be the one that
Is wrong.
Yeah.
Because they resort to ad hominem.
They can't prove.
And that's what I'm saying, like where politics becomes an issue because it becomes about people rather than problems first. And it's like, I support my party no matter what they think, and I'm not after values, I'm after victory for my party. And that's when like it even gets in the way of faith, and that's when it's sad.
Ben, did you vote?
I'm not allowed to.
You're not the
Don't support me.
Please don't support him.
He's kind of cool.
No,
He has a girlfriend.
Go ahead.
We should probably cut this one
Should we?
off. Yeah.
Why?
I'd be down to keep talking. I just don't know how entertaining it would be to like keep filming it.
Yeah.
Go for it, Ben.
No, but I'm saying cut this one off for the video.
Maybe.
Okay.
Whatever. We'll cut it out.
Let's just outro quick.
All right.
I hope you enjoyed that rather disjointed experience.
I still didn't even know I was
yeah.
It
here.
was a window into the human experience.
It's
Really.
you can't call it a video or a vlog or a mukbang. It's just an experience, really. Yeah. I missed you.
Mom, if you can find me, that'd be great. 'Cause I think I've lost myself.
He doesn't know where he is yet. So.
I lost myself during this conversation.
And to the person who assassinated
Freddie
Mercury, just
We'll
know.
find you.
Is it a second-handed assassination or?
No, it's just straight up assassination, dog.
He went bang.
Chill out. Hold up now, bro.
That's not what I meant.
Brody, you can't be doing that. You have to start
Don't
the
call me
live.
Brody. We don't need to be that friends.
Hey, the outro can be edited too.
Hey.
In summation, we're the boys. You've been watching the Bilhelm channel. Like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and pay donations to fix Ben's house.
We'll be back sometime during winter break.
Christmas.
In 2 weeks.
You'll see us again to cook food and not just eat it.
Oh, Christmas food, that might be.